So let's look at these three general mating systems in biology or in ecology. So number one, we have the monogamy. Mono means one, gamy, mating system. So we have one male, one female. So we just have one male and one female organism here, mating and breeding together. So some examples of some organisms that exhibit this type of mating system we have the wolves. The wolves have a strong pair bond, and we also have the swans, and we also have the African grey parrot. We have the African grey parrots. So these are examples of organisms that exhibit monogamy. One male and one female individual come together to mate and, of course, to breed together. Let's look at polygamy. Poly means many, more than one, and of course, gamy, we're talking about mating system. So this here we have a situation where we have one male organism with several female organisms, several females. So here one male, several females. And here we can find this kind of mating system in lions, in pride of lions. We can also find it in elephants. Okay, lions and elephants, they exhibit this kind of mating system. We can also find it in peacocks. Okay, one male and multiple females. Now, polyandry, this is a very rare case. This is a rare case here. So in polyandry, it's like the opposite of the polygamy. Here we have one female organism and then mating with several male organisms. One female mating with several male organisms. So we can find that in spiders, especially the black widow spider. We can also find that in seahorses. So what happens here is that the female organism actually donates her eggs to the male, where the male will have to fertilize the eggs, and then most of the times the male organism will carry the eggs and give birth to the young. Like in seahorses, the female donates the egg to the male, and the male carries the eggs in his pouch and then give rise to the young. And most of the times here in polyandry, for example, like in spiders, the female organism ends up eating up the male afterwards. So what are some benefits? What are some advantages and disadvantages? Yeah, in monogamy, we see that we are having just one male and one female. So most times there is parental care. So not just for one parent, the two parents share in the responsibility of taking care of the young here, like in the wolves. The wolves, they have a strong pair bond, so there is parental care in monogamy. In polygamy, we are having one male and several females. Most times, the parental care is left to the female. we can see in a pride of lions. So since we have just one male and several females, the male organism may not have the luxury of time to take care of the young. So the female organism is left. Each of the female organisms are left to the responsibility of taking care of the young in this scenario. And in polyandry, we can see there is also little or no parental care, because here we just have one female and then several males. So, and in most cases, the female donates the egg to the males. So the males would likely or more likely have the responsibility of taking care of the young. So care is to the male organism in most cases. And in most other cases, there is no parental care at all. Like for example, in frogs, so we see that the female toads or the female frogs shed the eggs while the males fertilize the eggs. In this case, there is no parental care. The offspring will just develop by themselves, and so that's that. And then let's look at this exercise here. Remember, in biology, whenever we see these symbols, this mirror symbol identifies the female organism, and this arrow symbol here identifies the male organism. So let's look at these two populations. Which of these two populations will likely have an increase in population? Let's look at population A and population B in this scenario. So here we are having one female and multiple males, one female and one male and multiple females. So when we look here in this scenario A, we can see that since we have one female and multiple males, the population here will be minimal, because it takes several months or a couple of months for the female organism to give rise to the young and then come back again to mate with another male. For example, the elephants, it takes several months for the elephants. It takes several months for an elephant, a female elephant, to give birth. So these males will have to wait until this female organism must have given birth to the young before they will mate again. But in case B, we are having one male with multiple females. So this one male can easily fertilize, can easily mate with the multiple females, and here population will increase because the male does not have any period, does not have to wait. All it just has to do is to mate with the females. So these females have the responsibility of giving birth, and we have multiple females. So we're just having just one male with multiple females. So in case B, population will increase. Population increases because it's just one male to multiple females. Here, the population will be gradual. The population will be gradual in this case. So this is another advantage. So we can say that in polygamy, population is likely to increase in polygamy, where we're having just one male and multiple females. Now, but in polyandry, where we're having just one female and multiple males, it is not always the case. It is not always the case. But if it were to be in humans, for example, if this were to be in humans, the population will be slow, because it takes about a period of 9 months for a mother to give birth, right, before she goes back again to conceive. But if it is in other cases like the spiders and the seahorses, it's just for the female organism to donate the egg, and the males will just fertilize them. And most cases there is no parental care, so the offspring will just develop by themselves. I hope this little explanation helps you in this particular subject. Keep following our page, keep following our channel for more explanations like this to aid your academic endeavors. Stay with us. Let's take a selfie.